Homelessness is a major issue all around the world. It is in Aotearoa as well. Have you heard of Orange Sky? There's some really great people doing some great work around the country.
If someone's never heard of Orange Sky before, what do we need to know?
Yeah, sweet. So if people can imagine, we have these big, bright orange vans, and inside our vans we have 2 washing machines, 2 dryers, and a nice hot shower in the back, and we've got our own water, our own power, and what we do is we go around the community with our volunteers, and we provide our service for free for people that are either homeless, doing it tough, might be sleeping in their cars, but also we've noticed even since COVID, a lot of families, that they might have a roof over their heads, but if they can save $20 at the laundromat, that's another $20 of food on the table. So yeah, that's a
awesome.
snapshot of who we are.
You're talking about the business expanding, which I think it's a great thing for normal businesses, right, that operate. But when you got an issue like homelessness, your business is expanding. Is that sort of reflective of homelessness being a major issue in the country?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Look, the day that we're not needed anymore is the day I'll celebrate more than anyone.
Yeah.
But for now, yeah, we've still got a lot of work to do. Since before, like say for pre-COVID, we've actually doubled the amount of shifts each van does. So I used to only do like 7 shifts a week. Now the vans are doing 14 shifts a week. So it's 7 days a week, twice a day. We've got about 250 volunteers that are supporting our services, taking it out every day. But the sad reality is that there's still a need there, and there's still a lot of work to be done.
One thing that really struck me with the homeless community is a church that I'm involved with was doing, before they've had to change building, but they were doing a big, like a community meal every Wednesday just in town here. And a lot of the homeless community would come to that. And it was a free meal and a place to, use facilities and stuff. And got to know a few of the people there and become friends with them. And once you start to hear their story, what I was most surprised by was kind of my preconceived ideas of how someone became homeless was not accurate, right? And how quickly someone can go from being a full functioning member of society that, just like everybody else you see with a job and got it all together or whatever, and then how quickly that can change due to a life circumstance changing, maybe a divorce or a mental health issue or something comes up, and then how quickly, I don't know, it was amazing to me, like the former lives that some of these people had led and now where they were and trying to get themselves back on their feet. Yeah. It was such a challenge, right, because of like the stuff that you guys are working.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the biggest things I've learned and taken away from all of this is that, I mean, it could be any one of us. I mean, I know for myself, I've been very lucky that I've had a support network around me. I've got a good family and friends, but, sometimes all it can do is like one marriage breakdown or one relationship breakdown. And that's probably one of the biggest things we see with people on the streets because they're, especially in New Zealand, when, community, family, islanders, just in general, community is a big thing. And so when that kind of breaks down, that's probably one of the leading things of why. And it's just, like I said, it could be any one of us.
Tell us about the challenge you guys have got going.
Yeah, so the Sudsy challenge, so what we're doing is we run this every year in September. And so we get people involved. What we do is anyone that signs up, we give them a shirt that says, let's talk about homelessness. And what they do is we encourage people to wear that shirt for 3 days, and then just in their own communities, in their own, with your family and friends, just to start to break down stigmas of homelessness and have those conversations. But then also, we need to raise much needed funds so that we can continue to not just run our services, but continue to expand into other towns. So that'll be happening this September. If anyone wants to get involved, it's the sudsychallenge.co.nz. That's SUDSY. And then all the information on how to sign up and what's involved is in there. Or if anyone hearing this is keen to volunteer or donate, they can go to orangesky.org.nz and they can follow the prompts there.
Thank you so much for coming in and you're doing a great job, you and your volunteers. I hope that in a couple of years' time we don't need you around anymore, man.